Hello everyone and welcome back to Project Ford UK. I'm Danny and in this video I'm going to be giving you an update on trying to track down my old Ford Escort RS Turbo Series 2. Someone was kind enough to send me the link to the original listing for the car before I bought it. That's a listing I saw as well. Turned out I kind of knew the lad who was selling it from going out the nightlife in Blackpool, where I used to go every weekend when I was younger. I used to work in the nightclubs. I wasn't a podium dancer before any of you start. So yeah, these images are what are coming up on the screen now. You can see what condition this car was in. It was absolutely stunning. And I know this is going back to, 13 years or whatever it was, 14 years. But even then, like, this car really stood out. I used to have it parked up in a compound at work, and the guys who worked in that little bit of a compound used to get fed up with people going in asking if that car was for sale, because they were cheaper back then. Like I say, I think I paid £2,200 for this car. So I managed to speak to the lad who I bought the car off. He won't mind me mentioning his name. He's called Danny too, because all the cool kids are called Danny. So it turns out I got my story a little bit wrong with this car. So the lad I bought it off, he's called Danny. So I'm going to change his name to Fred so it doesn't get confusing. So I bought the car off Fred. The way he got the car was he swapped his Escort RS Cosworth for that car and £5 his way. So he has the Escort RS Cosworth, he gives it to the guy who's got the red RS Turbo, and the guy with the red RS Turbo gives him £5 and it's a deal done. He sold me the car then for £2,200. So Fred knows how daft he's been here, even back in the day, because he's still kicking himself now about it, that he basically swapped, he got £7 for his Escort RS Cosworth. So that guy who did that swap is the guy who then bought the car off me when I sold it. So the original owner ended up getting the car back. This is why I'm not building me up, so I'm about trying to get this car back now, because the gentleman who now owns it, if he still does own it, he owned it originally. I remember him coming to my house, we had a right laugh, really nice guy, came with his mate, took it away on trade plates, he had a little folder of him doing the car up, like a bit of a restoration job on it. You know how they used to be with little 6x4 photos. He was buzzing he got it back. I spoke to Fred about this guy and he said he's known for stashing these cars away. So at this moment in time, I'm hoping I can just actually even just go and look at this car. So I've done a bit of digging on the guy I sold the car to, because I remembered he owned a garage in Blackpool. I found out what company that is now and I've got the guy's phone number. So I'm going to be hopefully this week just getting in contact with the company that he's the managing director of. And I'm just going to be giving him a polite phone call and ask him if I can come and see the car. I'm going to tell him and remind him of who I am, that he bought the car off me and stuff. It should break the ice a little bit because it might be a little bit weird for him. And yeah, just gauge how he is on the phone about the whole situation. I'll tell him about the YouTube channel and tell him about the video of me trying to track it down and stuff. And fingers crossed I can at least go and just put my hand on it one last time. But that's saying if this guy actually still owns it. So I'm going to leave it there for this week. The next step is going to be ringing him this week and just see if he's still got it or who he sold it on to. And yeah, the quest continues really. Fingers crossed for me on this, because I really do either want to see it or buy it back. Keep hitting the like button, keep hitting the subscribe button, keep putting your comments in the comment section below. This week, why don't you tell me what car you sold and regretted and how much you got for it? That's a usual thing now with the Fords. Oh yeah, I sold my Ford back in the day. How much did you sell it for? £7 and it's worth 15, 20 grand now. And yeah, there's a lot of people kicking themselves, lots of regrets of selling cars and lots of people hoping to get a car back that they cherish and got a good memory about. So put them down below. What did you have and what did you regret selling and how much did you get for it? And I'll see you next time. Hopefully with either a video of me going looking at the car or finding who's got it and if I can buy it back.